My name is Dan Valdez. I retired from the Marine Corps 2 years ago and currently living in Moreno Valley. Met Tony and his crew when I was trying to purchase my first home after I retired.
What was your experience like working with us?
Your team has been a blessing in disguise. Being my first home purchase, didn't know what to expect, didn't know what to do. Your team aggressively came out and just supported me every way possible. You and our real estate agent working together and just flowing made it easy for me to be able to make my decisions and be able to purchase a home wisely. And now we're enjoying the home that we have because of your team.
Can you talk about how home ownership has changed the dynamic in your family?
It's huge. Being a retired Marine, it's always been handed to me, right? I lived on base. We lived on base for 22 years. And that just consisted of, they took money out of my paycheck that was being deposited to my paycheck, and we had a place to stay wherever we went around the world. It went from that with no responsibilities to now you own your first home and you have all these responsibilities. You have to make these payments and you have to figure out how things work. With your team's guidance, really made that transition really seamless.
After you bought your first home, we helped you gain access to some of the equity in your property. Can you talk about what that experience was like?
So when I first purchased the home, we went through you all, and our accounts were, our mortgage was transferred to a third party. But then we had some issues with our home, and not only issues with our home, we needed some cash right now. And we didn't know which direction to go. And I remember contacting you and you gave me the lowdown of the possibilities. And you guys took us on again as a customer and basically walked us through the process of being able to take some of that equity to help us with the issues we had with the house that we purchased. And it was some significant purchases, and what you did was really helped us out a lot and make it better for me and my family. My electricity bill is definitely lower because it was a furnace, and that's all thanks to the equity that you guys pushed out for us to be able to get.
You did 22 years in the military. A ton of vets, a ton of people separating from service. Would you recommend for them to become homeowners?
Absolutely, and I'm not tooting your horn here, but I would recommend them to you and your team. And if the experience is the same as the experience with you and your team, I mean, you can't go wrong. You just can't go wrong. And I believe it'll be very comforting for those that are first-time home buyers and also in the military and veterans, because the process just makes it easy with your team. So
I appreciate that, brother. After we closed on the purchase of your house, did you feel like we maintained a pretty strong relationship?
Oh, absolutely. That's the one thing I really enjoy and I appreciate with you, and the relationship is there, and that we are able to just communicate and be able to solve problems or any questions that I have as a first-time homeowner. I know you're always on the mark and say, send me the email, send me with the proof, or send me what you're seeing, and you always walk me through it. So that's been a blessing for me.
Yeah, and I appreciate you too, because you were one of very few customers that actually got me a closing gift. I was taken back by it.
Oh.
That basket fed us for like a month.
I'm glad. Just a little token. I wish I could do more, but it was
awesome.
a token for the hard work you guys put in. So
I can't stress how grateful I am that you did this with us, because I've wanted to do this for a long time.
My pleasure. Thank you for what you guys did for me and my family. Never forget it.